So, how are we all today? So, ignore my fish tank in the background. Really needs cleaning. I can't be bothered. In fact, if anybody wants a fish tank, let me know, because I want to get rid of the thing. So, I thought I'd come on today. For those of you watching on the replay, just forward a little bit while I just invite a few friends. But I thought I'd come on today because today I did purple eyes. And quite a few people said, oh, I really like your eyes today. So I want to show you how I did it. Let's see who we've got around. Oh, do you know what? I'm right hungry today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I feel like I barely ate while I was away. And now all I want to do is eat. How bad is that? What's new with everybody? How is everybody? Are you all happy? I won't be a second. I'm just inviting a couple of peeps in case they're free and they're bored and they want a bit of a giggle. Because, you know, why not? That'll do. Right. Beep. So, I thought I'd show you purple eyes. So these are the colours that I used today. How do you say it? Fervent. Look at that. It's beautiful. And I used Agile, which is another one of my, I like this one. They kind of scared me a little bit, these colours. Trusting is one of my faves. I love this. It's like a lilac-y sparkle. And Optimistic, which is sort of more of a goldy shimmer. It's a bit bright, isn't it? There you go. See a bit better there. So I thought I would show you how I did it. Let's get some brushes. You'd think I'd be more organised, but I'm really not. I've started to flag a little bit now. I think America is catching up on me. I've started to get a bit tired. So lots of concealer under the eyes today. Because, let's just share this into my group quick. Because I actually look like death. I'm not ashamed to admit it. So, into my group, which is that one, Right, done. Right, let's get on to this. So, I'm going to do my brows first with my brow palette. With my brow brush. I love this brow palette. It's so simple to use because, look, it's numbered. It tells you how to do it. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. That's how easy it is. Now, I don't use them all. I'm going to admit it, right? So, but I will talk through to you which ones I do. So, step 1. This is brunette, this one, because I'm quite dark. Step 1 is the light brown. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to do it on my inner brow. Because you don't want this bit to be dark, you know, like super dark. So I'm just kind of filling in what I have. Look at that, you can already see the difference, can't you? And then I'm going to go a little bit darker with number 2. And I'm going to give me a bit more of a lining. I never get my brows to look the same. I'm going to totally admit that now, right? Sometimes I do it a little arch in it, and sometimes I do it round. I can't explain why. But I have just plucked my eyebrows, so they will be a different shape to what they was this morning. Can I just say, plucking your eyebrows, it hurts. Men, if you're watching, I'm just saying, the things that we do to look beautiful. Plucking hairs out your skin ain't no fun. But I'm too scared to go and get them waxed. Because I'm basically a shitbag. So I've just gone on to number 2 again. And I'm a lefty, so I can't do this with my right hand. Which is probably why they always end up looking slightly different. Is that alright? I never, ever did my brows, like ever, until I started doing this. I never put anything on my brows. So I would pluck them, so, you know, you don't get rogue hairs and everything. But before I joined Unique, I never did. I never put anything on my brows. And then I started using brow pencil. Before the palettes came out, I started using brow pencil. And was like, oh. And now I won't go out without a little bit of colour on my brows because it really does finish off your face. Surprisingly so. So number 3 is the pink. I rarely use the pink, but I'm just going to show you. So I use the flat side of the brush for this. So number 3 is the pink. And all I did this morning was just put this over the top. Just slightly and blend it. Just to give that kind of more defined look. But then, hello my gorgeous friend. I so miss you. Do you know what? I went into work today and told everybody about you. I stayed in a room with this woman and she was gorgeous. She was like Shania Twain. She's so pretty. I did. I told everybody. That's how excited I was to share a room with you, love. So number 4 is the highlighter. And I'm going to put this under my brow. Let's go like this. It does make a difference now I've actually plucked my brows. I can't even tell you. Oh, all good. Always all good. I can't tell you how much I dislike plucking my brows. I'd rather give birth, quite honestly. That's how much I don't like it. You know, if you pluck your brows in the bath or after you've had a hot bath, it doesn't hurt as much because your pores are nice and open. You see that? I've just put them up underneath and you can just see. Just clean them up nicely. Here's another one of my favourite ladies. Hi Sonia, how are you doing, Petal? Now, number 5 is the wax. I don't use the wax because I don't particularly have furry, hairy eyebrows. So because, she says, checking in the mirror just in case. Oh shit, that's hot. Sorry, I know you can't see this, but Jesus Christ. I bought a mirror, no, I got given a mirror for Christmas one year. And it's one of those light ones, you know, that you can turn over and you got a magnifying one on. It's a Revlon mirror. By God, it gets hot. So it's a flippy over mirror, but once it's on, you can't flip it over because it burns your hands. Stupid thing. Anyway, back to the eyes, Claire, back to the eyes. So, Redfern's having another she knows what she's doing night. Primer. Now, I put primer on with a brush because I don't like using my fingers. So I just use a cream shadow brush for this because it's small and it's a hard bristle brush. So that's what I do. It is hot stuff, Sonia. Honest to God. Look how much I'm using. It's like, it's nout. But all I'm doing is, where's my blending bud? I've already got my base on, so I'm using a blending bud so that I don't ruin my foundation. So I'm just going to go over the top with this. Like so. And then I'll just put a tiny, tiny bit more on for the other eye. I'm not being perfect with this. I'm just slapping it on. Which you know is my favourite way of applying makeup, right? Slap it on. Done. So, primer, I would generally, I'm not going to do it now because I'm not going to keep you hanging around, but generally, I would do my base, get my foundation on, get my setting powder on now. I used this morning. I just tell you, if you didn't watch my live yesterday, you need to watch my live because I love this chuffing stuff. So I put that on and then I put my eye primer on and then I go back and do my blush and my highlighter and my bronzer and whatnot. So that gives my primer time to just set on the eyes and to just soak in a little bit. That's what I do. So we're going to go, but I'm not going to wait today because I want to show you. I want to show you the exciting bit. There's nothing exciting about watching someone put primer on. Oh, Sonia, you've got to watch it. Right, yesterday I did a live. I put lipstick down this cheek and lipstick down this cheek. And I put setting powder on one side. And when you rub this side, all the lipstick's smudged, whatever that word is, that. But when you rub this side, it didn't move. That's how amazing this stuff is. Anyway, it's not what we're talking about tonight. Tonight we're talking about eyes. Stop distracting me. You know how I'm like whoosh onto something else. So we're going to go Agile first, which is this one. This is like a pretty plum colour. It's really cute. And I'm using a blending brush, which is the big fat one. And I know that a blending brush is for blending, but you know, I like to get my colour on with this because it's quicker. And you know, I'm all about the speed. So let's bring this really stupidly hot mirror in front. There you can see that bit there. Bloody hot. Right. All I'm going to do, I'm putting it on just above my crease. So I'm going up here. I'm not going up to my brow. I'm just windscreen wipering. You've heard me say it before. Just windscreen wipering. A bit of a rounding on the edge, but I'm just getting it on. See how easy that is? Anyone can do that, right? It looks way darker on there than it does here. So, shit, I forgot what colour I've used. That one. Listen me. Shit, I forgot what colour I've used. And then I'm going to put it on this side. Don't worry if you go too dark. You can always line it up. Don't worry if you don't put enough on. You can always put more on. Like, just don't worry. Just don't panic. Just get it on your face and sort it out later. So tip, if you go too dark, get a lighter powder and just pop it over the top. You can use your setting powder. My many use setting powder now. But also, if you put a bit of this over it, it also lightens it up a little bit. It'll also make it stay on longer as well. But just so you can see, I'm only doing it so you can see. I don't think this is too dark personally, but I'm just going to show you just so you can see. Because I do know that people tend to put colours on and go, oh, like that. But don't worry about it. So then I'm going to swap brushes. I am going for my crease brush, one of my favourite brushes. Everybody needs one of these in their lives because this is a hard bristle brush. It's quite small, it's quite thin, so it's going to give you a detailed look. And I'm going for Fervent. Is that how you say it? Fervent. I don't even know what that means. Anyway. And I'm just dabbing. I'm not, look, not a lot of this, because this is my dark colour. What I'm doing with this, I'm going in my crease. So I'm going to start at the corner, and I'm going to slightly do a bit on the base here. Can you see? Prevalent. No, it don't say that. F-E-R-V-E-N-T. Fervent. I'm going to need to Google it. Sonia, we're terrible when we're together. We're just like... So, a little bit on the bottom here, and then I'm going up. And I'm going into that crease. So you want to be able to see it when I close my eyes, but when I open my eyes, you can't really see it that much. I could do with a bit more light on here, to be honest, but it's all good. And then do the other eye. See, professional, I didn't blow my brush. I did this morning when I did it, but I'm not now. And I am literally just dabbing it. When I'm putting colour on, I'm dabbing it. I'm not sort of going in the thing because I don't want a lot. I just want a little bit of darker colour in the corner. And then, with my blending brush, I'm just cleaning up that line there. Basically using the foundation that I've got on my face to just clean up that line. Because I didn't put my foundation on with this. I am going to take another tiny dab with the same brush and just come underneath. Not all the way. I'm only going to like the middle of my pupil. Because all I'm doing here is balancing the colour. I don't want to make my eyes look like, you know, clowns. Then I use Trusting, which is it's like a lilac-y, it's so pretty, look, can you see that? It's really pretty. Now with this, I'm using, I know this is for a cream shadow, but this is a cream shadow brush. But because it's flat and because it's hard, you get nice colour padding on. So with this, before you saw me windscreen wipe, like that. With this, because I want this to pop, I want to pat it on. And you can instantly see the difference in the boldness of the colour. And these have primer in them, so they will pop, the colours will pop. But again, I'm just slapping it on. I'm not really doing anything over exciting. I'm not going all the way to the end because I'm going to blend it in a second. So I just pop it on the other eye. I'm a bit, I'm not a very good dabber. Thomas would love that. I'm not a good dabber because I don't really have patience to dab. The other good thing with using this brush on your lid is that you can get right into the lash line. So I see quite a lot of ladies putting makeup on and they've got a line missing where they've not been able to get right into the lash line, and we don't want that. So I'm just dabbing on like so, and then I'm going to take a clean blending brush and I'm blending it all together. So I don't want you to be able to see any lines. I want it all to look like, and to blend, it's just tiny little, like that. You see the difference between blended and not blended. I don't know if you can see that perfectly well on the camera, but again, I'm just filling in the line. I don't want a bold line. I just don't want it. I don't want it. Don't want it, don't want it. I'm loving this purple. Really wear that purple that much, but so next, for my fourth one out of my quad, I'm using Optimistic, which is the Goldie. And I am going to use just a general small angle brush. Nice and soft. We've all got one of these. Not putting a lot on, again, but I'm going to come up here with this. So I'm just going to re-highlight this brown. Now, I like to, because these purples are matte, I quite like a little bit of a shine. So this is quite new for me because I don't normally do this, but you see the shine on that? And then I like to blend this down. So it kind of gives it all a bit of a shine, but not too much. It's not taking away the colour. It's just blending it. See? Do you like it? Cute, isn't it? And then we're going to do the same on this one. Oh, I'll tell you what, there is something to be said for plucking your eyebrows. Like, it does look better than it did this morning. And again, I'm just blending that colour down. I think I've got a bit more on the other eye, so I'm just going to pat a bit more on. Now, I'm going to finish it off. Black eyeliner, this is perfect. Get that out of my eye. And I'm just doing waterlines. So I'm trying not to look down too much so you can still see me. And then I do the top. I know it's a bit ugly on a camera, but I can do it quite quick because I don't really have a problem with sticking things in my eyes. I know some people do. But I used to wear contact lenses for a long, long time. And when you wear contact lenses, you have to get over it pretty quick. And if you have your eyes lasered, you really have to get over it pretty quick because they spray all sorts of shite in your eyes. So, you see I'm using my blending brush. That's my blending brush bud. And that's because I don't want to put my fingers on my colour and then touch my face and get colour all over my face. Nobody wants that. What do you think? So obviously, we need to finish it off, right? magic wand. So this is Epic. Now I've bent my brush. All I did was I put it in my tube and I bent it a little bit. And I've done it on purpose because I spotted a girl doing this when we was in America and I was like, oh, that's clever. Like, not genius, but clever. Because, you know, like normally you put your mascara on like that. I don't know if I've got one that's flat that I've not done it with. I think I've done it with this one as well, actually. Yeah, I have. I'll show you on the 3D one. You know, like normally you put your mascara on like that. I think, because I've tried it now, it's just easier to put it on like that because it's much more of a natural position for your arm. It might not be. I might totally be making that up. But for me, I quite like it. And then, so let's see if I can do this in here. So I'm starting at the bottom and I'm wiggling up and I'm bringing it out. Do it gently because you don't want to snap your wand, obviously. But yeah, I found it easier to do it like that. I bloody love this mascara. Look at that compared to that. Honest to, like, if you've not got this in your life, you need to speak to me and I will do you a deal. I order a mascara. If you don't like it, you can give it me back. No questions asked. I'll give you your money back. But I think we should have a mascara amnesty. I think everyone should give me their crappy old shit mascaras and try this. That's what I think. This is practically the reason why I sell it, because I just love it. What? Look at that. Look. Compared to that. And then, let's just get that off the end. Even doing your bottom lashes with it like this is easier. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I'm sure there's some technical reason. What do you think? Pretty? I like it. I'm actually going to upload this look onto my website. And then you can just, if you like it, you can just grab the look. And it will automatically pop everything into your basket. Also, we have free shipping! Free shipping for the next few days till the I don't even know what date it is today. Till the 24th, I think it is. So over the next couple of days, you can have free shipping. So jump on quick. But I will put these 4 colours and obviously the mascara on as a white look and pop a link in. It makes such a difference, doesn't it? Da, da, da. Do you know what's funny as well? I'm left-handed, right? And you saw me with the brush, I always do it with the left hand. And yet when I do my mascara, I change to my right hand. Have I just noticed that? I'm weird. Oh, look. So I did this look, she's off again saying so. I did this look this morning at 7:30. And I've just taken it off half an hour ago. And it still looked like this. I only took it off so I could come back on and show you how to do it because people were saying they liked it. I took it off half an hour ago. It was still all on. That's how good these powders are. Particularly if you use the eye primer, that's going to make it last longer. So how did I finish my look off today? I did. I'm going to show you this as well. I know we're talking about eyes today, but I need to show you this. So, Sentimental Splash. Right? I love this colour. We all know I love this colour, right? And then I also use this one that I can never remember the name of. Sumptuous. Like pink. Baby pink. Baby pink. And I put it on with a lip brush. Just a little bit. Splash goes on way better with a lip brush because then you don't put too much on. You don't need a lot of this stuff. This is what I did today. So let's move in. Let's get closer. It's a song, that, isn't it? I feel like I want to sing to you now, but I know I can't because I sing really crap. If I hum it. Go on, what's the words? Move closer. Move your body real close to me. Something. Can't remember. Can't even remember who sings it. I want to say someone like Dina Carroll, but I don't know. Someone needs to send me that song now because I'll have to YouTube it. Oh, it's going to do my head in. Who sings that? It's definitely a woman. Right. Sentimental all over. Clean your brush. Clean it, clean it, clean it. Baby wipe will do. Just give it a quick. I love this colour. I love it. But this is a lazy ombre lip. So get the baby pink. Again, you don't need a lot on your brush. Look, I'm only using a little bit. And I've gone over the top. Like this. Oops. Ombre. Do you like it? It's pretty, isn't it? I like that. So, what I did after that, she says again, what I did after that was, I got my deluxe brush and my setting powder. I got and you just pat it into the spongy bit, pat, 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 like that. Right? Watch. Pat it on. Because, as you know, splash will rub off. It's transferable, right? Because it's a liquid lipstick. And lipstick comes off. Stains stay on. But lipsticks will come off. Put setting powder over the top. And it doesn't smudge half as much. And it stays on longer. Isn't it cute? You can also put concealer on underneath your splash. That will help it stay on. And I like to use Victoria's Splurge, which I probably can't find. It should be not in that drawer. I love to use Victoria's Splurge under splash, which is just light brown colour. And that lightens the colour of the splash. So if you buy a splash that's they're quite bold liquid lips, which I love bold lips, but they're quite bold. If you put Victoria's Splurge on underneath, it lightens them up, so it changes the colour, but it also makes them stay on longer as well. What do you think? Like it? So I'm going to upload the Y look so you can have a look on the website. I'm really liking the purple eyes. And honestly, I wasn't sure that it would suit me, but matches my scarf. So I'm going to get off. Thank you for watching. Share this. I would really appreciate it if you don't mind. And as always, if you, if you want a discount for life on your makeup, you need to speak to me because all my team get a discount for life. Just saying. So, if you're watching this on replay, just comment replay and then I can say hi because I've missed you. But yeah, I shall come back soon and show you another look. Have you got any looks that you want me to try? I'm not saying that I'll be able to pull it off because I ain't that good, but I'll certainly give it a go. So, hope you're liking my purples. If nothing else, you can take screenshots of me pulling funny faces. I'll see you all later.